All right, so a little bit ago, we finally got to see the new armors. There's still more to cover, so I won't talk long, but I will say that this is not it for the armors. They confirmed that there will be more armors as we progress through this year. So don't be alarmed if you don't see a certain hero here. They should be coming soon. The Wulin got some brand new sets, it appears, and the base heroes got some new variants of their existing armor, it looks like. But I won't hold you, and I'll play the showcase.
Beautiful, beautiful. And we're going to cue up the music, of course. But tell us what we see on the screen here. The first batch of new armors that we can take a look at together today on the Warriors Den. Here we go.
So again, the overall theme is the hope. We wanted to make everything kind of brighter, but then on top of it, make it more elaborated. The designs are all more refined, so there's a less of worn outness. Everything is more completed. The gold is an additional thing that is popping up, so you see the class of it.
Yeah.
Cool thing about Warden right now is, as you see, there's a padding that is made out of the leather instead of the cloth. The only thing that we didn't fix it or we didn't improve it at the moment is that is actually a player expression spot, forced one. So you won't be able to see it in game, but we are working very hard to improve that so we can show what's underneath it.
And you still have a little bit of spikes. You can't let go of the spikes.
That we cannot.
Of course not.
No, that's,
of course not.
That's the main thing. No, I'm kidding. So the next one is Peacekeeper, ready for the Venetian party.
Hey, my brothers and sisters in Italy, in Venice, please. We've got Claudio behind the camera as well.
But
Italian.
of course,
Forza Italia. I have to say it. It's just part of my nature.
It's another high-end type of clean-cut Peacekeeper.
Very nice. So they're all ready for, oh, look at this, Lawbringer.
Lawbringer. It's inspired by the jousting knights, the helmet shape.
Very nice.
And the shoulder pad, the extra blade will make him even look bigger
in
the silhouette-wise. And we added a lot of engravings where you cannot take it in player expression spots. Once you apply it,
nice
it kind of
well.
it fills up the whole places.
Yeah, these gold chains remind me of my Fras in St. Louis in Montreal. Enough with that. Please continue.
So the next one is, of course, Conqueror. Conqueror also has previously there was a lot of holes, a lot of missing pieces, but this is a more complete version of it. And on the top of it, there's we didn't miss out a place on the helmet that we put a lot of we put the engravings, which makes him pimping up.
Yeah. Very nice. And all the detail that you could see. And again, so the like narratively, it kind of makes sense because right now it's a time more of peace. There's less fighting in terms of the resources, so that's why you see kind of a little bit more higher quality type of armors and kind of more elegantly.
All factions have access to more resources in general. Like it's iron is not such a rare source anymore. So now they have the possibility to make more ceremonial armors.
Awesome.
So.
This is a quite interesting one, the Black Prior. It's actually when Christian was testing something out, and they were mixing armors from the first set and then another set, and then he got inspired by that. That it was interesting. I'm still trying to figure out how he's wearing that. The mask, and there's a hood.
Yeah,
and there's
I feel like
it must be how to breathe. On
I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully, it doesn't impact performance for the Black Prior as we come into Year of Reckoning. All right, well, that does it for the Knight faction. Let's move on to the Samurai.
Samurai.
Let's go. Old Kensei, my boy. Here we go.
Same theme, elaborated for gold trims, nice white wood. The thing is that this one was created even before when we were planning to give the white alternate material. So even if we actually apply it on top of it, it will get.
Okay, so it boosts it. So if you do apply the white material, what you see here will be even more white.
It's going to blind your eye.
Okay, I see. All right, excellent. Unfair advantage. Okay, cool. Orochi.
Orochi. There's a nice Japanese illustration, traditional one. You can, if you don't like it, you can place the player expression on top of it so you can hide it. But at the same time, why not? You can keep it, you can enjoy it.
Pants, beautiful.
And the mask is something that Orochi didn't have it up to the point, so that's a
very nice
additional thing. Yes, Nobushi, one of my favorite too. It's a Japanese theatrical mask inspired by it. It's quite interesting. There are a lot of interesting masks that you cannot just miss it. So that's.
I have to say the Samurai's pants game is on point for this.
Yeah, we should
we
have
need
some.
to start the business.
Yeah, we do.
Very
We do. For honor fashion in real life.
Oh my god.
Next one, that's a quite expensive armor. Right there.
Yeah, you could tell, like, again, back to the point that, you know, the resources, but Shigoki's living a lavish lifestyle with this new armor here.
He has a iron plate on the side. The mask is inspired by the Shisa. It's a
Shisa, yeah.
Japanese mythical creature. It's equivalent to the European gargoyle.
I
It's a
see.
guardian.
Yeah, you have like those big statues of those mythical lions in the entrance of temples in Japan.
I see.
And the
And finally,
Hitakiri.
the Hitakiri.
Yes,
Take a look.
another theatrical mask with there's a not the player expression, team color on the rest, the lower part of the masks that will kind of, you can change the color. Also on the
baby heads
the
there.
baby heads has a quite interesting colors
Yeah.
around it too.
Beautiful. So that does it for the Samurais. Let's move on to the Vikings. Starting off with a Raider. Let's
Raider.
do it.
The same thing. There's a white, the leather and leopard pelt. Everything is kind of pimped up.
Yeah.
Very nicely.
Nice boots.
Nice boots.
Beautiful.
And as maybe players have noticed, you know, those armors are also the same from the key art, so it's, everything
Yes,
is
yes.
coming together.
Everything is a link.
We
guys.
Yes.
we hit
Everything
the
is connected.
miniwares.
Yeah. Oh, look at this. Nice little trim beard for the Warlord.
The gray
No,
beard.
Or is it
Berserker,
Berserker?
Berserker.
Pardon me.
Yeah.
The pants game on this is fantastic, though. Look at this.
Now he's in a different game.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Pimp.
The Valkyrie.
Has oxidated bronze on them as a metal. That's giving kind of a sky tone-ish colors, and everywhere you can see very nice Viking patterns.
Very
Pretty cool ones.
beautiful.
Very simple, straightforward.
It's the Valkyrie.
There we go. Now the Warlord.
And the
Okay.
Warlord.
Very nice.
Oxidated bronze. It's quite dark all around, but then it's quite simple. And this the white pattern pelt is
Yes.
pimping up. So
Yeah,
that's
I see.
something interesting.
Very nice. Ooh.
Okay, different party that he has it.
Yeah.
So this is one way for him to have a party.
The Jormungandr, of course, barefoot, so they don't really care about, waterproof boots. But the pants game is, and is this a Pokemon reference? Because I see Cubone. That's all I see. I see Cubone.
No
That's what-
comments.
Okay, no
No
comments.
comments, but-
Okay. That's very, very nice. I guess we can move on to
That's
the
a-
Wulin.
Yes, exactly.
Let's do it. Starting off with the Tiandi, the
Tiandi.
Vanguard hero.
So
Let's take a
for
look.
this one, it's completely new visual that I'm super happy because it's one of the direction that we wanted to bring on this one is a even higher royal style of a Tiandi. He was a kind of putting him. We were kind of putting him as a general, but then different type. There was a kind of wild version too, but this is a high-end royal type of design. There's a very nice shoulder pad ornamentations, and every part we didn't miss a spot to make him, also pimp up. And also there's a nice clothing
Yeah.
fabric around it. So when he does the kick, palm is it palm?
Palm strike?
Palm strike. You can see the nice movement around him. So that would be pretty interesting one to use it.
Recommend this for a cocktail party for sure. Yeah. Very beautiful.
Shaolin. The theme is a traveling monk. So he now has
A massive necklace as well.
Exactly. So that's quite known items for the monk. Also, there's a whole lot of a prayer that is written around him. He's carrying it. Not to forget his where the center of where he came from.
Looks well traveled.
Right. Right.
Let's still
And the
ready for a
hairdo.
party.
Yeah, for sure.
Everyone's ready for party for
Yeah,
all
your
this
four
armor.
season one hope. That's what it's about here.
So
The Nusha.
Nusha, up to the point there was a kind of a Chinese traditional dress inspired, or the explorer, or there was a bodyguard type of it. This was a more of a military look that we wanted to achieve as a theme. And also there's layers of armors that it's quite similar to the gladiator type of armor, which is quite traditional to the Chinese as well.
I see.
I mean, as an armor way, I think it travels through each culture. So then this is another one that is working pretty well.
Ooh, JJ.
JJ.
Look at this, looking like a tough guy here.
Yes. So previously, it was inspired by the Guan Yu. If you know the little bit of story on the Romance of Three Kingdoms, there is his brother whose name is Zhang Bei, which is a kind of wild version, wild, and he's a kind of tough guy. And we wanted to kind of use that as to express a different aspect, different visual of JJ. So if you want to go more of a kind of
Tough guy, wild, a little bit more.
This is the set for you. If you want to be more kind of noble, wise one, there's another set for you guys.
I see. And then finally, of course, the most recent hero from year 3, season 4, the Zhan Hu.
Yeah, that variation of it. There's a nice the silver embroidery on the clothing, and there's the hat that shows the rank of it. So this is another step up of this character.
Beautiful.
Yep.
So this all lootable armors within year 4, season 1.
Correct.
And is that it?
Only for this season.
Oof. Did you get that? Soon is not only over, but it's continuing. And to finish it off, we've got fashion for nobody else but the minions themselves. So let's take a look here. This is for the Knight faction, so a little bit more fresh, less worn out, like you were saying. So can you dive us through a little bit what the intentions were?
Yes. Fun fact about the minion is that their visual is always responding to the status of that period. At the beginning, there are less materials. Everything's kind of worn out. They're kind of dirty, and then for the samurai, they don't have enough materials. They were using the wood. Viking as well, and they were saving it more for the weapons. Now the time has passed.
More resources.
Yes, more resources. So now samurai has the iron armors, and as well as the Viking has the leather, completely well structured armors.
I see.
There's evolution. At the same time, we wanted to kind of introduce the cultures throughout the history. There are many things that has been evolved, and same for our game as well.
That's awesome. And of course, usually for these